I checked it against the Ron Hunt autographs. There's tons of them online from back when he was signing. And I also purchased a slab example of Joe Vrbatic. Joe Vrbatic is still alive, but he doesn't sign anymore. And this is a authentic auto via PSA. So,
Sean, what's up, man? I must be bored. No, I'm just, hanging out. Got a lot of stuff to do later, so I figured I'd kill some time, and I'm just putting my binder together for Series 1, 2026. I've got stuff sitting out and stuff to go through that's, come in the mail, and just getting ready for my big sale. It's probably going to be a whole weekend. That's why I was pushing as far as our deal and stuff like that, just so I don't sell things out from under you that I know you wanted. But everything that you claimed and wanted and stuff like that, I've got set aside in a box for you. So that's all. That stuff's all safe and not going anywhere. Just listening to Dan's Vintage PC, who I enjoy his content. Listening to his recent upload. Does anybody know about these greatest hits similar to 2018, where they had the Legends in the Making, where it was blue, black, and then there was numbered, but the black was not numbered? This is the only one that's black. Is this just one of those variants that they would do for a blue card? Because these are all blue backgrounds. Or is that just normal? Does anybody know? There's not many people in the chat, but if you do know, Casey Card Connection would know. He's always good with this stuff. I'm just too lazy to look it up. But I just noticed that one was black while putting this set together. Yeah, that's all I have for Biggio and Bagwell. Remember, Sean, you have a stack of cards that are in there too, that you claimed, already, like some numbered stuff. There's that Biggio auto or whatever you wanted. Here, I got it. I got your stuff right here. So, Sean, this is that was the gift that I gave you. That was the green Technicolor, and then these were all the cards. That was a gift too. But these were all the cards that you were interested in. I've got the black variation and then the regular variation here. From Stadium Club. This one's to 99. That's blacked out. There's that Craig Biggio that I pulled. I'm hesitant to get rid of this one because I just realized that that's Sandberg right there. But no, that's yours. So yeah, these are the stuff I got to trade. So there's all the parallels from 26 Series 1. These are the cards I pulled. Some team cards. There's the SP of McCullers Jr. Imager or SSP that I'm just giving you for free. It's Jeff Bagwell. I pulled this redemption. Obviously, it's no good, but maybe you can see if Panini will give you something. But it's an unscratched redemption of Jeff Bagwell. Select auto. These are the CJ Strouds right here. There's the PSA 10, and then same card but ungraded. Another die cut. And then another die cut Prism. Mini Chrome Ryan Aqua. This is the short print crushed, but this is I guess these were the case hits, the inserts for 23 or 24, 2023. The black Altuve to 25. The Jeff Bagwell Chrome. And then obviously that other stuff that you sent me, I got to separate from the stacks. So yeah, this stuff's on the bottom, and then there's that stuff there. And I'll add to your box the stuff you picked out and sent me a picture of. And if I come across anything else, I'll put it aside and send you a message. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. That'll work. Appreciate that. So yeah, I just worked on my heritage list, which I'm pretty excited about. I finished my 26 heritage. So I got that list of cards that I need to finish my set. So that was cool. Got something accomplished today. What do you got going on, Sean? Anything good? And I'm just getting these doubles ready because if I post my stuff that I need, a lot of people like to trade. So I want to have a list available of stuff that's actually available to get rid of. Ten. 20, 18, 20. Kind of thankful that I hit most of the Otanis in these insert sets because I don't feel like paying $5 a card for some crazy insert that's like hard to pull. I want to get them for like 50 cents, you know. But it's, sometimes you just got to pay up for certain cards. But that stuff's not going to stay up forever. It'll all come down. Just too much hype right now. Taco's nice. Oh, that's, dude, that sounds like a great day. Sounds awesome, man. Fishing sounds like a lot of fun right now. It's a nice day here today, which is good. So I'm probably going to go to the park later. Go for a walk, something like that. Maybe walk up to the ice cream place. Where are you going to? What type of lake you going to, or river? Where are you fishing at? And what type of fish do they have that you're going for? Or are you just trying to catch anything that bites? Like the stars of the MLB. Cheap, easy set to put together. I did open a box of the celebration cards. I don't know where the wrapper's at, but man, you get a lot of stuff in there. So if you're building a set, now there's other inserts in here that, you know, that are basically only in the celebration, which is like opening day and big league combined. These are the sets here. This perennial all-stars. It's actually a really nice set. They're like foil matching, color matching the orange and then the gold for each team. And I opened one box, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. 8-bit ballers is a little juiced up. It's now shiny and it's got metallic here, where the other years for 23 and 24, I think they had for 23 big league, this was like a matte finish with the 8-bit baller logo. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. Mascots, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to put that set together. Game day drip. These are a lot nicer than previous years. In 22 and 23 big league, these are really short printed and they're tough to find, like one in so many cases. So I got 6 of these, all different, no doubles. And that was just from one box. Plus I got a couple of these, which was nice because it does go for the Series 1 set that comes in Series 1. And then none of these, the profiles weren't in there. These weren't in there. Stars of the MLB were in there. And then these were also in there. The throwback 100 card set, which was good. So you got a few inserts that you normally would get out of Series 1 product were in this as well. So I say it's pretty good value. And I got nothing major, but where's the box here? I did get a James Wood rookie relic. Not a very expensive card, but it was a nice relic. I don't know where the hell I put it. It's somewhere around here. I just had it. I just sleeved it up. Anyway, I'll find it here in a sec. Or a break of just celebration. Yeah, well, the one that Nala's got is pretty good. I don't know when he's breaking that, but he had like 10 or 12 spots left, and that was a good one. But it's just, that's a lot of work, man, to bust that set. I mean, if you're doing mixed base, that's fine. I don't mind sorting all those inserts, but I would have to do it if I got a case, because I want to see like, hey, this is a case box, $45, $50 a team, whatever it would be, and then do a break like that, because I think those come 20 boxes in a case. But yeah, I'm trying not to do too much breaking and too much work. Oh, and I got a first pitch card as well. So yeah, like I said, there's stuff in there that if you're doing the series one set, there's definitely some good value in terms of buying a box. And you can also hit, can you also hit other cards too? Like I got, where the hell is this stack? I have it here somewhere, but I got like, some colored cards. I got a Blake Snell number to a blue number to 150. And then I got a patch relic like this, but it's not numbered. This is green, but it was just a base one. So I thought the box was great. Now every box is not going to have that relic. I only bought one, so I can't really speak on sample size because I like to see a larger number before I actually go with what I'm thinking. But at first glance, for the price, like it's better than two blasters. Let's say that. And Heritage, megas are the way to go. I don't care what anybody tells me. I've seen people across all the Facebook chats. Craigo pulled some great stuff. The box I just did was amazing. I did two boxes. Second box was not bad. First box was like, man, it was awesome. I posted a picture on my Facebook page. I got a Real One Auto, Aaron Judge orange to 77. So yeah, it was a great box amongst other things. 17, 24, 25, 26, 23, 17, 19. Yes, but I don't. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, he's trying to, it's hard, Sean, to appease everybody in the break. That's why when I do those mixers, like a lot of people may not understand why I do this product or that product. And I know every team is not going to hit. I know that. But doing the sorting, Sean, there was two teams that had the smaller stacks, meaning you just didn't get a lot of cards that were great, slabbable, top loaded, sleeve, whatever, right? It was the Astros and one other team. Everybody else had multiple hits. And it's hard, man. Dude, getting these breaks is like, not everybody's going to hit. And then you get into a break where it's like only this product and these four teams hit and everybody else skunks. That's just the way it goes. But it's really hard. Like when you think about what these breakers put together. So that kind of stuff I would always side with and say, they're doing the best they can in terms of picking product. But then when the new stuff comes out, like everybody wants it. So you gotta deal with that. But it's tough, man. Just trying to, like anybody can go buy product and do a break, but acquiring the right prices and knowing the market and buying from trusted sellers and stuff like that and trusted sources, that's all work, dude. Look at Hobby's break yesterday. I was busy working. I called him. I just not talked him off the ledge, but I was like, man, you got to just chill out. It's not that serious. So I was like, everyone's just going at him in the chat. Like, guys, it's just a break. It's supposed to be fun. And he was just getting frustrated because he had to go. He's on a time schedule. And people were like asking the same question over again. I don't know. It's like people just need to chill out, man. It's not supposed to be stressful. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with backing off breaks, Sean. Like Sean, you're not obligated to get into any breaks, man. Like if you don't have the budget or you don't feel like you're getting your value's worth, that's totally fine. Like if I've got a break and it's a product that you're not interested in, what the hell would you buy? Why would you buy that? You know what I mean? You could still come and hang out in the chat and talk trash and, still do whatever you want. Watch the break. Maybe someone pulls a card you're interested in and then just call them up and be like, hey, man, I saw you got the Astros. I like that card you got. I know you don't collect them. Maybe you do. But if you're not, what do you want for that thing? Yeah, you could tell. Yeah, I just called him on the phone and I was like, hey, man, he just missed the first trade. What it was. He missed the trade that me and Mike made that got Mike those teams, the Mets. And then in order for him to trade the Mets, he saw the Mets trade and did the Tiger deal before he did my trade. That's all it was. Everything else was totally fine. I like this year's Stars at MLB. It's kind of quiet, not too loud, pretty basic background. Each card matches the color match. I like that they did with this too. Like I was saying before, I like these. I think that's a nice, simple design. First pitch. No, do these. The 3 left side of screen was, yeah. And again, it's one of those things where he has his list and the way he does things, because an Excel sheet to sort, it'll pull both of those columns and it'll mix it up. That's why you have to do the teams on one column and then that in a separate column. If you want to do alphabetized, you have to combine the 2 cells, which I learned earlier, and I totally forgot how to do it now, but it's just better to do multiple screens or multiple sheets. And at the top, I put my notes, like people who paid, who owed, how they paid, whatever. So when I go to ship, I'm not like scrambling looking for a sheet. And then there was trades afterwards. So I had a handwritten sheet, and it's like, nope, I'm not doing this again. Way too much going on. And it's hard, man. These guys are doing these breaks and they're by themselves. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. All right, so this set must not be too bad to put together. For the little I open, I'm almost done. Sean, if you ever got that list, you can send it to me. Yeah, I love Nala, how he just has like his old laptop that he throws up on the screen and prints the paper. It's great. But the StreamYard, like this is nice. It is nice to be able to just hit a button and then share the screen. So technology has its perks. Over here. 13, 14, oops. What's that? 15, 16. 17, 18. All right. Oh, this one. Yeah, I happen to get lucky and just get the Otanis. These cards are like $2 and $3 now for just a base one. So it's looking like these are the toughest to get in terms of less per box. Like that's the toughest of the insert sets for series 1. And then I'd go with these and then these in order. And obviously these come from the silver pack, which I don't know if I'm going to do that set or not. I'm definitely not opening up cases in order to get all those. But this looks to be a 20 card set. What's up, Nate? Hey, thanks for those cards, man. I appreciate it. Those things came in the mail. Appreciate the extras. There's those Ben Ballers. I did not have any of those. I didn't open any of that stuff or get into breaks. So thank you. Those are going to go right to my Indians binder. And then I'm going to put a binder together for Ray K's kid. He's young, so I'll get a jump start on some Indian stuff that Ray doesn't have. So the doubles I'll send over his way. You working on any sets, Nate? Oh, here they are, Sean. Sorry, they're right here. This is also what I got out of that celebration box. The mini diamond, a couple of those. Got this one with Witt. The Christian Moore, that's what I got. Christian Moore was my relic, which was cool. And then I also got a Blake Snell in the Dodgers blue, which looks great, the 150. And then the Birdsong, Pavin Smith, the Rhonda, Manea. I mean, so this was, like I said, it was good, man. It's a good box for the value. And you're getting opportunities for autos and relics and some of those patch cards and the mascot one-of-ones. Like there's a lot of for the value. You know what I mean? Like that's I know. Listen, I know that to me it's a $40 box, but yeah, I was definitely, I should say, pleasantly surprised. I think it's got good value. Obviously, we'll see how it goes when Nala does his break. The 25 update, man. Okay. And like 5 top 100. Yeah, Nate, send me your list. Send it to me on Facebook if you can, Nate. I probably have all the top 100s for you. And same thing with the 25 update. I should have some of that stuff. But definitely the top 100s. Oh yeah, text is good too. Yeah. If you got a list on text, that's fine. Sometimes just Facebook's easier if you got a lot of photos. That's all. All right, I'm going to hold off on sleeving all these because I don't know if I'm going to do the set. 1, 2, 32, 32. I believe there's 100 of these. If there's 50, I'll do it. Yeah, there's 100. I only got 32 of them. Probably not going to do that. So those are all there. Doubles for series 1. I gotta find the other cards I have for this set somewhere. Build the list. Oh, This one I'm definitely going to do. So I'll get these out of the sleeves. Does anybody know if Nala's doing that break tonight? The celebration boxes? Gotcha. Yeah, and also I got an opening day card too. The opening day logo. Let's do this 100 card. This is a 100 card set, I believe. So it's going to be 9 times 9. That's 10. 11. So 12 pages. 1, 2, 5. That's great. Anybody else in the chat working on anything? Drop it in the chat. Anyone doing series or heritage, the first heritage release for 2026? Anybody doing that set? Got a stack of doubles, and I got my list done. So if anybody's building that, let me know. No heritage? Okay. 58, 55. Javi, what's up, man? Hopefully you're de-stressed from yesterday. Yeah, I probably should wait to get a couple more breaks or return to me from Nala with the mixed bass and stuff, because I'll definitely have some heritage in there for that. Okay, Nate, I just got your text. Thanks. $63, 64, 66. Christian, do I owe you for another spot? Because remember I claimed the last spot. I know you said hang on in case you messed up the numbers or something like that. So I was waiting to see. Let me know if I owe you the whatever I owe you. I think you said it was another $18, but you weren't sure about if someone else had claimed it or not. That page for 100. Stress. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, family first, dude. It's just cards. These cards ain't going nowhere. Screw these cards. Okay. All right, I'll send you 18 right now. All right, I just sent it to you, Christian. So we're square there. What's up, Adam? Just leave it up to 26 Series 1 set and make it my list. Jesus, that sounded bad. Right now I'm going through the heritage cards that I pulled from the heritage products. Oh yeah, no worries. These are all doubles. Yeah, Heritage just megas. Megas are where the value's at, based on everything I've seen. Breaks. See if you can get a mega case. Do a mega case break. The stuff that was coming out of there was crazy. Yeah, but the blasters were the weakest amongst, like what you could get, I should say, based on what I've seen and what I've opened. And price, I really, since there's no, if you're doing a case and you're getting a whole case of hobby and you're going to get 4 autos, roughly 3 to 5, depending on what comes out of there. I still like, for the value difference, if you're paying $109 a box or whatever it is, and then you can get megas for, $50 a box right now, still on Top Site. I personally like the idea of megas because there's only a couple cards that you're not going to be able to get. When I say that, I mean like I think the blacks are exclusive to hobby. The chrome black. Otherwise, everything else is available. So I'd lean towards that and give me 1 mega over 2 blasters every day of the week. But megas are the way to go. I reached out for a case. If I can get a case, I'll do a break, but I'm not doing like a mixer with any of this stuff. But if I can get my hands on a case, I would definitely do a case. But full disclosure, I would be in the break. That'd be the reason for me to do it. And I would probably buy up like 5 spots. Still a random break though. No, not hobby exclusive. Got one right here. Schwarber, image variation. Yuri Perez, image variation. These are all from Mega. Marte. This was 1 box yesterday. This was 1 box yesterday. Beavers, dead centered that I'm going to grade. This is from a different one. The Sasaki, and then Aaron Judge to 77. Green to 99. Image variation and an auto. Like, this box was loaded. You could open three hobbies and you won't get that. Yeah, and then Craigo pulled, Craigo, who stops in the chat sometimes, he pulled a Bubba Chandler gold chrome auto to 50, and the George Brett he sold for 325. Out of, I think he did 6 total megas, and he pulled 3 or 4 autos. He went to 2 different stores and just grabbed a few. He wasn't like really looking. He just said, "Hey, I'm at the store. I'm going to try them." And yeah, this is what he. See if I can share a photo of what he sent me. Yeah, this was 1 box, Christian. Right here. See if I can share this. This was 1 mega box. The chrome, 4 or 5 reds, 4 sparkles, an insert, the green to 99, the beavers, and that. The second box had the SP, and then those 2, both my chrome cards were good. The Sasaki, and then I got what's the other guy that I got? Oh, all 4 of my reds in that one were really good players, meaning like they were more star players. This is what Craigo pulled. Bubba Chandler Chrome. Otto Kemp. And then the George Brett. All 3 of those from 6 megas. Yeah, but Mega's been around in Heritage for a long time, for many years. 6 years running now. I think this is going to be a card that's going to have some legs going forward. If you can get this in parallels right here, the Skubal and Skeens, both Cy Young winners on one card, 2025 earn run average leaders. I think this is going to be a card for the future. That could be pretty cool. Well, that's the red. Some of these I'm going to get graded. The Chrome Chase Burns. A lot of people like him. Chase Burns, and a few others in here. Yeah, this is like, obviously there's hobby in here and all the stuff I did. I heard you talking on the thing. Some of them are different colors. They're based on the team. So like this one's black, black, black. Then this is brown. This is navy blue. This is regular blue. So Cubs blue, and then the darker blue for the Yankees. It's just for the team colors. There are not any variations or anything like that. And then these charcoals, you got to look real close, because some of them, if they look darker, when you compare them, there is blacks you can get, but these are just the charcoal ones. And then Blaster exclusive was the green. I did really good with the reds. Freeman, Pete Crow, Terang, Alonso, leader card, Drake Baldwin, Garcia, Kim, Robles, Betts, Correa, and then Springer. So they're pretty good on those ones. Yeah, just a regular insert. Like if you're putting that set together, it's just a regular insert. Nothing fancy about that. Cole Young, Freddie, PCA, Drake Baldwin, Kim, Mookie. Yeah, I'm just going to keep a few of these cards, and the rest of them I'm just going to sell all this in a big lot for someone that's doing a set build. That was my relic out of a hobby box. Shane Baz, Cease, Perdomo. I put these with my chromes. That's a nice sell, Stewart. The password, Garcia, Bryce Harper. Chado, Max Fried. Langford. Yamamoto. Basalo. Cowser. So these are the blue ones, and these are the aqua that come exclusive, I think, in blasters. The aqua, you could definitely tell the difference side by side. So the blue is hobby. Carter Jensen, I'm going to keep that. Albies, Schwarber, Acuna. No name rookies on that one. Rogers, Bichette, Salvi, Thomas. I sell those in a set lot. Kershaw, Turner, KB. These are the fat packs. I bought some fat packs. These are the fat pack exclusives. Gonna save the inserts. I'll probably put those with my set, as I got more orders coming in from you guys doing breaks. Yeah, and then fat packs need love too. Oh, that's a great one. I love that. I'm gonna use that. That's a great saying there, Adam. Fat packs need loving too. It's so true. Equal opportunity, equal opportunist. All right, now I gotta put this together. So this will be a lot to sell. I got a nice Jackson Merrill out of there, but the back is all peeled up. So got a tops order. I'm gonna send some cards back. We'll sell that with the extra base in a lot to some collector. And then we got the Schwarby and the Perez. We'll sell those individually. All right, now I'm putting together this chrome set. This is 2023. This is the chrome variation where it was harder to get the chromes. There's only so many made of each card, meaning there's like not the whole set. It's just a smaller checklist. So this is the checklist. I've got so many of these, I just got to go pull them out of the boxes. So I don't know exactly what I have, but 90 card checklist. I started printing these on my label writer, and it has like the pack odds. So 1 in 16 for a hobby. So you're getting 1 in a hobby box. Blaster, a couple per case, whatever, or less. And then hobby pack compact, you're getting 1. And yeah, that's the breakdown, refractors, etc. But that's the list. I just got to go through the team boxes and pull some of these out. Yeah, it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work, dude. That's why anything like that, it's mixed base. And sometimes people don't even want the base. I pull, like when we're not doing like mixed base, I pulled out the rookie cards and I pulled out like Ohtani, Judge, and I think Acuna and a couple others, that are in there. But cup cards, leader cards, all that stuff, inserts, yeah, you'll get all those cards. But regular paper base, you want a stack of it, and just give it to you. But I'm not sorting. Charge less for the break or whatever, a little less on your time, profit, whatever, or give away the base as a break spot. I personally like to get my base mixed base, so that's why I ask before I buy in. Hey, is it pick your team? Is it random? Whatever. And they're like, no, you get all your cards. We ship everything. I don't complain. I don't argue. I just say, okay, thanks. But if they're not doing it, I say, hey, do you guys do mixed base? And I just think there's more set builders. Like, what do I need? Joey Leperfido, 6 of those cards. You know what I mean? They're just going to go in the garbage can. It takes forever. Yeah, but the 1 year, you got to watch the 1 year. They were like 1 per pack the last year. So they're not really rare at all, I guess. So there's no real draw for me to do that. Yeah, sorting is yeah, I ended up staying up at night and did most of the sorting. I got half of it done, and then the other half I got done yesterday. So there's 90 cards. That's 10 pages. Yeah, like this one for the set, it goes 1, 3, 5, 7, and then it jumps around. So it's select cards out of the set is the Chrome run, which is cool. So it's a bit more, I guess, limited. I already have this set in a binder, so that's the reason I'm continuing to add to it. versus selling all these individually or as a lot price. All right, 135. 7878. 1019, 25, 26. That's there. It's 26. 7. 7 is going to be Burleson at 50. 62. These polls 1, 2, 3 is polls. 1, 2, 3, 4 is here autos next. And I have Stan starts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and Oswald. So after Stanton, 2, 3. Hadley, and then Oswald and Bobby. And a space. And then these 3. There, court. And then 3 space. And then these 3. And then what's on? And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got 1, 2, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Senka. Going into space. Then Posey. 1, 2. In the chapel. Sort of. And then space. 3 blanks. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. And then go prepare. There's a space then adding. Congress, Congress. Okay, 1, 2, 3 space. PSO. Hello, Bagwell Yard out 1, 2, 3. And Letty. She has space, then Vinny P. Vinny P. Gabby, and Puck. She sticks up after Ortiz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I sold 4 roll boxes of base yesterday to a local guy for $40. Oh, nice. That's awesome. One day I'll get on doing something like that. That'd be great. I got stuff that's not really based. They can actually, like, there's rookies in there and stuff, and they can just build sets with it. That's, but that's not a bad idea. I just don't like dealing with people. And I don't want people near my house either. Oh, that is, yeah, I agree. That's a great idea. It's good to have resources, you know. Keep all that open. This is 2024. So much to sort. Oh, that's something else. The Griffey set. Yeah, and even at wholesale, it's not that good. Box prices are crazy. And the cards aren't getting any better. Like, it's not like they're putting in, wait a second, what the hell is this? This is 2025. What is this? This is 24. Okay, these are 25. What the hell is this one? This is 24. So these are just something different. Oh, this is a different stack. That's why. These are all 2025s. Mystical's 24 though. Yeah. Okay, these are 2025s. Yeah. All right. It's 2025. Box figure expensive doesn't let you. Oh, storage boxes. Yeah. Yeah, I get that stuff wholesale. Shipping just sucks, so we got to do a freight order. Ain't beating that. Shipping is expensive, especially when you do the volume. That's not the kit, that's the regular one. What product? It all depends on the product. Like, I separate all my inserts into one area, then my base into another area because I'm always pulling for people and that build sets and fill lists. So, and then right now I'm just going for getting organized to have a big sale. That's going to be like all these extra sets that I have. And then everything else is going to be put onto a spreadsheet that I can share with people. So if they're looking for certain inserts, they know I have, quantities of whatever it is. Just easier to track on my end. But if you're doing it for like the modern stuff or vintage, you have to be a little bit more specific. And I can give you how I do it. And then I don't know, maybe it's what you want to do. Let's see what works. Oops. Yeah, I would just sort them by teams at that point because you're going to have multiple years. Then if you just do it by years, you're going to have everything kind of tight together, which is fine too. But, I like the team on the card. But if you want to do it by years, then, especially if you have like Indians players or Braves players that were on different teams and they only had so many cards and the cards you have is the one that, you got autographed. It's not in the Braves uniform, but you want it to be with that player. So space wise and space saving, I like years. That's easiest. And then after that, I would go by teams and then I would go by player if you had larger stuff to break down. Like, this is all Wyatt Langford, 50 cards in a stack. Yeah, so that's the key with that. Then I would just go with years because so and so. Hey, in 1959 or 58, you had Cleveland Indians, Roger Maris. 59, he had the Athletics card, but in 60 and up, he had Yankees. So that would be a great example of why I would have that card in certain places, and others may have it, wherever. So hopefully that makes sense. Shohei Mystical. Not in this stack. But I'll keep looking. Do you need that for a set? Or are you just collecting Shohei? 20. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, nothing offhand in these stacks right here, but I have them somewhere. Do I have Aaron Judge in that stack? That's a good question. Aaron Judge is in here. I would think you'd have one. Yeah, card 99. It's a set 23. That's it. There's the refractor. There's the base. Winning. 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 Progress. You got nuts to bust, use PB Blaster. Don't bust your knuckles, bust your nuts. PB Blaster. Great commercial. Just when you think we're getting organized, we got more progress going on. Bingo, bango, bongo. All right, dishes are done. That number rings to a liquor store. I must have missed something. What up, Gilmore? I like seeing 20 cards of the same player in a row too. Yeah, no, not me. Not for like base. Yeah, that's a big swing and a miss, especially for people our age. That these are easier to pull now than they were back in '93. You know what I mean? Because these could have been like the rare. Another thing, stay away from the all aces. Otani, the card is not rare. I've sold, I think, 5 or 6 so far. Still looking for more. Still digging through boxes. Crazy what those are bringing. A 23 Series 1 has Otani. Your best bet and your best odds is blasters. Every other blaster, so typically 40 box case, you should see 20 all aces. Trouble is, you get one. I don't know if you'll have it back in time in grading before the masses get to it, because it's like almost 2,800 or 2,900 PSA 10 pop count, which is extremely high. It's not a rare insert, but all the people that are collecting the current aces think that that's some super rare card, and it's not. So I forget who said something about collecting Otani. I mean, do what you want, but that's just my advice to you. Card is not $1,000, $1,200 card in 10. It's an overpriced card in a 10. What Gilmer did you call it? The liquor stove? What an absolute mess of cards here. We're getting there though. We'll be sorted here in about 10 years. When no one cares about baseball cards. Adam, I'll finish pulling those cards for you, and then we'll square up later. I'll get you your tracking number, and we'll get that first deal out the way and shipped. As long as they got vodka, we're good, right? Vodka, and Associates. Imagine answering the phone like that. That'll be your attorney's office. Levy and Bruin attorneys. We got some of those that have been around since I was a kid. I could still ramble off the commercials. Garfield 12323. That was there's another one locally. Garfield 12323. Can they make these numbers any smaller on these cards? Don't they know that old people be buying these? We can't read these damn numbers. Come on, people. What do you mean, you people? What you mean, you people? You know what I really need to do? I really need to start building some of these 2-row boxes. Get the shit put away. I'm just so sidetracked all the time. That's why if I do breaks, it'll be once every 6 months or once every month. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I do need a soundboard so I could add some clips of stuff that's annoying to everyone else, but I think it's funny. And nobody in here listens to Johnny Hamchek. Hey, I've been watching you for a while. Nobody watches Johnny Hamchek, huh? Guys, am I surrounding myself with? What kind of losers are you? What are you guys, nuts? It's me, Johnny, project manager. The fact that you guys don't know who that is really disappoints me. That really grinds my gears. That's a great episode. Family Guy. Peter had his own show. You know what really grinds my gears? People that don't know who Johnny Hamchek is. To me, Johnny. I'm trying to reach you, buddy. Mr. Harper? Calm down. Now we're building the wall boxes. Now we're getting somewhere. Nobody knows who Johnny Hamchek is. What the hell's wrong with you people? Only the best losers. That's good. I love that. That's a good, you can use that one going forward. Only the best losers. Just for you. Nothing but the best. Anyone building Topps Chrome Platinum anniversary sets? Newman? Anyone? What are you guys surprised about player-wise? Who are you liking so far? Obviously, Chase DeWater is starting to play good. It's nice to see him healthy. Hitting the ball to opposite field for his homers, not just in one spot. Who's the outliers or who's the surprises right now? I mean, Chase has always had some talent when healthy. But like most cards, buy them when they're down, not up. Or just click whatever the hell you like. There's that option too. Yeah, I got these 6.5 foot chains here. Who's running this shit? Yeah, trout was fun to see. Hit some homers. Yep. Too early for you. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I do believe in ghost. I do. I do. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Gosh. Dun, 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 dun. I agree on that. No, that's just that's just the people down on trout. That's all. Understandable to a certain degree, right? I mean, getting hurt. I think it's not like the guy was out there, 3 years in a row putting up a 200 average, get paid $50 million. So I don't look at it as such a bad thing. People get hurt all the time. Best Hall of Famers out there. Missed a lot of time. He's certainly a Hall of Famer, but everyone just wants to see him healthy. I think that's where everyone's at this point. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. That's one guy that you should not be saying that about. He's definitely the furthest from that. All right, anybody else in the chat doing 26 Heritage? Anyone else building the set? Let me know if you are. I got a lot of packages going out tomorrow, which is a good thing. All right, I really got to commit to building these boxes today. Just been staring at them for a while. Yeah, it's John Evans. I've been watching you for a while. You know what I really have to do? It's 2023 tops. Good Lord, do I have a lot of this stuff. We're talking inserts and things like that. Yeah, sounds good, Hobby. Yeah, if anybody's in here, check out Hobby. He's going live with his weekend card sale. A lot of affordable, low-end stuff. If you're looking to add to your PC, check them out. Heavy hitters. Looky here, looky here. When in doubt, Trout. When in doubt. Platinum anniversary. What's next? Put it on my tab. Put it on my tab. It's basketball time at the cube. What's the time? Professor Sports Cards. What up, man? How you been? Yeah, I agree on the black gold. People getting excited about that Ohtani, though. It's tread lightly. It's just not a rare card. They're piggybacking off of the 26, 25, those the black aces. They're just as common as any other player that's in that set. Now the black and blue variations, those are definitely a lot more rare. But $1,100 for a card that's a common, and I'm digging through boxes, finding a handful of them. Anybody that has those now, sell before the ship sinks is what I would tell them, because that is not a card that's going to stick around at that price point. Adam, you're coming to the show in Strongsville, right? I would say let's hit up Indians game, but I got my season ticks, and there's no game that weekend, so we cannot go to that game. Yeah, Professor, I think actually Neo covered it today about that card. He's going to do a deeper dive video. There's another card out there that people are buying. Actually, I have the Judge version. I sold all the Ohtanis. Let's see. There's a second card that would be a great video to let these collectors know that, guys, these cards are not what people think. There's that printing plate. It's it's the remake of a card. It's a picture of a picture of a card. And people are selling these for crazy money. The Ohtanis are selling for $130 to $250. And I don't know if they went up, in the past few weeks since I sold a few of them, but I just can't believe that they're selling a card that's a remake. But those come, I think, out of 2022 Series 1 or 2021 Series 2 and Series 3. But yeah, those are, it's like a picture of like his dynasty card or something like that. Mike Trout has one. I know I just pulled one out of here recently, and it was a Judge, and the Judges were going for some crazy money, like $50-$60. Like that's a 50-cent insert card 6 months ago. The card is nothing. It's not valuable. They're just making and creating this artificial demand out of an insert card, where Aaron Judge, I just sold 300 and some insert cards to a buyer. And I'm like, how is this any different than any other card? So all it takes is someone to go online and find 10 of them, grab them offline for $1 or $2, repost them for $50, sell 2 of them to your buddies in different states, pay the eBay fees, don't ever ship the cards, ship them an empty package, and there's your 2 comps. Now you have a $1 card, that's $50, and then everyone starts posting, hey, did you see this comp? They're going for $50. I'll post mine for $49. Oh yeah, I sold one for $45 the other day. And then you have instant manipulation. It's just sickening. And people are buying it. They're feeding into it. Wait, here's a stack of Judge. Here we go. Is it in here? Where is this damn card? Now these are from my insert set builds. I had this Judge set aside. You know what? I have the Ortiz in here too. I think it's 2021. And they're pretty common. I mean, they're not one of the easier insert sets to snag while you're opening products, but you can certainly get one. You're not going to rip open cases and never get one. It's just another insert set with pictures of cards, of cards. And I'm fine with a popular card getting a little bit more expensive, and obviously it's Ohtani, but not $1,200 in a PSA 10. I had a guy reach out to me on Facebook and said he wanted an Acuna autographed patch card that I had. And he said, "Will you take this PSA 10?" And it was one of those Otanis. And he's probably thanking me that I didn't make that deal because he had a $300 value on it. And I think I had mine at 400. So we were trying to like work out the difference, and then it just never went anywhere. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. And here we are, a month later, they're going for $1,200. So you tell me that there's no manipulation going on. Here it is. So this is the insert card right here. This is the insert card. It's a picture of a card through the years. Now, Ohtani has a cheaper one. It's not his Dynasty 1-of-1. That's like a $10 card they're selling for. The one that has the image of Ohtani and his Dynasty 1-of-1, that's selling for $130 and up. And some of the 10s are selling for several hundred now. It's crazy. But this is, a dollar card, insert card. But the Judge of this, I just started pulling those out, and I got one that has Judge's 1-of-1 Dynasty, $50 for an insert card that I probably have 10 of. I just got to keep looking. And I even told the guy that I sold them to. I sold him 3 of these, and I said, "Hey man, this is what they're going for. These prices are crazy." And I sold him 2 for $150, and I was like, "Hey, they're going up again. I know you bought from me in the past. I found one more." He just couldn't believe the prices. Neither could I. So I said, "Hey, you want this other one? Same thing, $75. And you can sell it quickly for 130, whatever, 150, and you can make money. Go for it." But yeah, that's nothing I'm buying to invest in. That's for sure. The crazy part is the people are paying for these 5 to 10 sales every couple days. But once PSA starts spitting out all the ones that people are sending, I guarantee you that pop count is going to rise quickly. And if Ohtani doesn't start off hot, does that card start to falter, and dip? I don't know. He has just too many cards, in my opinion. We're on year number 7 going into 8. Yeah, no worries, Professor. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'll check you out next time you're live. I've been watching a lot of the reruns because some of the lives I've just been busy. But we'll catch you soon. Guys, check out Professor Sports Cards if you don't watch them. A lot of good content, a lot of good straightforward, no BS content, which is my kind of content. He does a good job. Yeah, this is 2021. Man, these boxes are so cheap. You can get a blaster case for $19 a box, $17 a box if you shop right. But if you go after this, just to pull the Otanis, you pull 1 or 2. I mean, that's a quarter of the whole case that'll pay for it. Not to mention, you can get parallels of Ohtani and other cards that didn't have any big value back, a year ago. So there's opportunity there if you're into ripping packs that are affordable and get into some stuff that you can open that's not going to bust the wallet open. That's what I'm looking for, is value. $300, $400 a box for some of this new stuff is just too risky. That's why you got to do it in breaks, and that's what they're pushing for. You got to get it into breaks and got to get the smaller format, break it down, fractional shares. I got to start sleeving all these Otanis. Oh, here's the other one. This is the second card that I was speaking of. This is Diamond Relics, the opening day. This is the other card it's maybe $8 to $10 listed for the same card, but the one that has his 1-of-1 image on there that's autographed, that's the one that's carrying the value. Same thing with the Judge. When I find that, I wonder if this is the only version of Ortiz. I don't see anything on the front. Maybe the markings are on the back for this one if it's a 1 of 1. But I know the Otani, it actually says 1 of 1 on the front. I wonder if the judges like that as well. Adam, check out this. Like, these are blaster relics selling for more than the price of the blaster. I mean, it's great for us if we're opening product. This is a tough one. There's no stamping, no black on here. It missed that process. Someone would probably pay some crazy money for that thing. And there's a few in here that I was going to send out for grading as well that I was going to keep. But man, these base cards just for this card right here and a 10, 150, 250, somewhere in that range. It's just maddening what these cards are selling for. I think this is the last batch of Otanis that I've got. That's up on the chopping block. There's 2 more. I have to see if I need these for my set, though. And some inserts are definitely tougher to pull. I know the greatest hits and the sweet shades out of 21, Series 1 and Series 2. These are the tougher inserts. We can open up, a case and you're probably going to get 4 or 5 of those. So putting that set together is definitely tougher. But is it this kind of money tough? Or is it just $5 tough insert? But now this is a $10, $8 card. Do I put it in one of these fresh top loaders? And now is it a $10 card on a nice stand and a nice display and nice light box, good photo? Is it just that much more presentable and more appealing? Does it grab your attention? I don't get it, man. Reminds me when folks are paying some crazy price. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, listen, man, and we've been around the hobby for decades, so it's wild. I posted this 1 of 1. It's like 1 in 80,000 packs to get. It's a golden rainbow die cut on card auto. And I had it up for 1,000. And the guy was like, I put her best offer because I don't know what it's worth. I had it up on eBay for like 2,500. I always list high and put best offer and put a disclaimer in the description. Like, hey, if you think I'm off, send me some comps, send me some recent sales, and let me know what you think if you're interested. Because a lot of people are interested. They're just not going to pay what I'm asking. That's fine. But to protect myself from selling a card really cheap, I just do the your best offer always. And the market's going to speak too. People that are serious are going to be like, hey, man, I found comps on this. This die cut, 1 of 1, Griffey or Frank Thomas or whatever sold for this price. Okay, well, Griffey's here. Thomas is here. Pujols is in the middle in terms of popularity. All right, let's do a deal based on that. And I can work with that. But people tell them, like, chiming in like, oh, the base did this and that. I'm like, you're talking about a card that's like 1 in 8,000 packs versus 80,000 or whatever the odds were. And he's like filling up the thread that I posted with all this noise. And I'm like, first of all, you probably have no money to buy this card right now. And if you did and you're interested, you would make me an offer. So whatever money you do have for cards, go spend your time acquiring those cards and quit barking on my page. You know what I mean? But that's what it was. I just didn't understand it, man. I don't understand people sometimes. Just wild that they felt the need to continuously like pull comps and post photos. Hey, man, good luck on that $1,000 ask or whatever. It's like a bunch of haters, man. Like, I went and spent my money and I ripped the box and had a good day. And then you want to tell me that it was nice because a couple other people were kind of coming to my defense or whatever, saying like, yeah, it's not what you think, man. It's just you're a little off with your comments, and that's the internet. That's it's always going to be that. That's a given. You're always going to have people shouting at the mouth and saying random things, which I don't care. If you're on the internet, you got to be able to take it. But I wouldn't clog up I would DM them. I'd say, hey, man, just let you know, I'm not interested in the card. I like it. Good luck on your sale, but just a heads up, here's a couple comps that I saw because I actually have the same card. You know, you could have went that way and spent that same energy and sent him a personal message to help the guy out instead of bashing them in their post. Like, I'd rip that card in half and burn it before I would sell it to one of those people for cheaper. You know, like I'd rather give the card away than deal with somebody that's just an idiot. Look at all these cool Indians for the PC that I got from oops. These are a couple that I pulled. Got a nice gold J-Ram. Got a Miles Straw. Valera, Daniel Johnson out with the team, and a Topps Fire. Topps Fire was a great product. It wasn't around very long. And then I got all these from Topps Chrome, Ben Baller. Did not have, I'm showing these off right. Okay, let's dip it. There we go. Yeah, so I got 5 ones to add to the Indians binder. So that's pretty cool. And Nate Cards and More sent me those. Oh, and the J-Ram is in there. You guys working on anything today, set wise? Any recent pickups? Anything got going on? In the card pickup world? Sorting PTM's nice. Very cool. Yeah, I'm packing up this 53 Bowman color set into another row box. I'm going to take it to the Strongsville show along with my Mantle 51. See if I can make a deal for a different card that I want. It's going to be tough, but if I find the right card and the right dealer, I will make the trade or the deal, whatever you want to call it. CJ. More of these things here. 90. Where did I put the judge? Where did I put the judge? 59, 69, 80, 70, 96. I assume judges right after that. Six. Six. Judges right after. Number 90, 50, 97. 90. I think Jay written in here too. I'm going to pull out of the Indian file. Get one more card off the list. 99. I have a lot of binders too. I got to order a box of those. I can't imagine what those prices are up to now. Everything going up. I'm sure theirs are up too. How much is the question? When does it become too much to where you just don't buy? All right, so this is all 24 inserts. Everybody wants the Otanis. I'm gonna work on 2021 inserts. So just open up a bunch of this stuff. Oh, I do have this card. That's the one I just pulled. This SP. Just pulled that card yesterday. The Mookie. These are just have the SPs that are, they don't have that golden rainbow in 2021. So we just have them on the back. So for instance, this card is Chris Davis, and on the back is the SP for Cal Ripken, same card number. I think that's how I did these. There's a George Brett in here somewhere. There we go. There's the Lou Gehrig, Tony Gwynn, Babe Ruth, Ken Griffey Jr., Bryce Harper, Spencer Howard. There's a Jeter holding up the trophy. Willie Mays. And I've worked on these probably since 21. Jacob deGrom. That's cool. Both of his same number. But like obviously Babe Ruth, though, I think they just put like a Yankees player on the first card. For Jeter, probably did the same thing. Let's see who's on the other side of Griffey. Mariners player, and then just a random Padres player. There's George Brett. That's a cool image, fielding with the ball. It's the 52 design paper 50 card set. Ohtani's in here as well. There's the Ohtani. The Bellinger, I think I'm missing a couple of these. This is a 30 card set. So they had Trout has one, Rhys Hoskins has one, Soto, Vladdy, Belly, a few other players throughout the different years. And this must be Series 2, which once I get the other inserts in here, it's probably going to be too big of a binder. I'll have to separate Series 1 and Series 2. There's the short print, Randy, and then Diaz, Kirilloff rookie image variation. Jazz Chisholm. He's got another card, another imagery. I think we got 2 image variations to give the card in the next set. Or no, it's 22. Let's see what's in here. Here's some. Yastrzemski, Stan the Man. So I'm going after the Chrome sets. I have to find my little starter set, but this is the 65 Topps design. Also, I believe 50 card set. Yep. This is the paper version. I want the Chrome. So Series 2 had the Soto. This is all the Soto cards. I still need, I had it up here somewhere. Soto. Where's that list at? Yeah, I need 17, 26, and 29. So yeah, I'm going to try to do the Chrome in this. I think those were only in the tins. It's a lot harder to get because I think it was, I don't know if it's 1 per 10 or not, but, and then the 52 design, definitely doing the Chromes for that. And there's other insert sets that are missing out of here. They're in team bags and boxes that I have to go through in a random PSA 10. So I'm going to do all the 2021. I have to find the update binder. That's got more sets in it, more inserts because I bought more of that or opened more of that. Yeah, 2021. Oh, here's the Ohtani's and Judges that I was going to grade. Okay, I do have more Ohtani's. Yeah, so there's the paper version of that card. The Chrome and these look great. Big fan of those. I don't have those Mystique in here. That's what I'm looking for now. Someone's in here asking for that. I don't think I have that. Nope. All right, this is all Trout or Ohtani and Judge. All right, so it's nice to get a little organized. What's this here? 2020. This is 2022. 50 card set. This needs to be added to the binder. This is going to Sean in a trade. Cape Cod League, 1988. He said he didn't even know this card existed. It's like a brand, you know, one of those. When the market was crazy, everybody was making their own cards. Random card companies. Thought it was even licensed. They graded it. All right, fellas, I'm going to jump off here. Yeah, just Hoskins. It was just for that set, Adam. Just the set for the insert cards that came in like retail. It's a 30 card subset. They pick one player for each release. Oh yeah, hopefully, man, with them Otanis, that'd be cool. Yeah. I'm going to take a little break here. I got something to do, and then I'll catch you guys later. I'll send you some text later, and we'll figure out a deal on those other cards, Adam, and we'll go from there. All right, y'all. Get y'all soon. See ya.